$22 million. Let's see what we got here. See if we can get him.
Hello?
Hello, good morning. Is this
Yep.
Good morning, this is Anthony with Douglas Elliman. I'm sure you've gotten a million phone calls, so I'll be brief. Do you have 30 seconds?
No, I'm done with Douglas Elliman. I've gotten not a million phone calls. I've gotten about 75 yesterday and the day before my wife. So I'm done. I don't want any more phone calls, especially Saturday morning.
I don't blame you, and before you hang up, I 100% your frustration. I don't think you should have got 100 phone calls either, because to tell you the truth, with your kind of property, maybe three people out of 300 that called you can sell that kind of caliber home.
I'm done with Douglas Elliman. I'm done. I can't have 80 phone calls with my wife and myself. It's too much.
It's ridiculous. No, I agree with you.
It's not how to build a relationship. I'm disgusted.
Well, Jeff, if I may, I tried to call you before anybody else did, and I even shot you a text, and I respected the time frame because I didn't want to bug you in the morning. And I'm sorry if any other brokerage called you and they...
We all know that there aren't too many 20-some-odd million dollar buyers out there. You know, if one comes here, you know, there's a legitimate situation in my neighborhood to reach people like me. I've done deals with Douglas Elliman before.
Of course, and I don't want to just say, you know what, I'm going to be honest with you. If I had a buyer ready, willing, and able, I would have brought him over, I would have wrote an offer, but the truth is I don't. But guess what? The people that I work with and a colleague of mine who I take on bigger listings with has sold over $3 billion in career sales. She has high net worth individuals in her sphere. She has sold out the entire estates at the Aquilina, and she's been a realtor for 30 years. I've never sold anything in this price point. I have the grit, I have the hustle, but I will tell you this, I would think meeting with her, or at least having a conversation over the phone call, Jeff, it might be worth your time.
I got news for you. Sonata adds that and sold basically every house in the development that I live. I've already been a client. We're friends with her. So if you're interested in my property, that's the only way to get to me. That's Douglas Elliman. He didn't call me 100 times, but everyone else.
Well, I only called you once. Don't you think
I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm just sharing the news.
I got it, and I can appreciate that you want a local neighborhood expert. Can I at least send you over my credentials so you know who you're dealing with? If you think it's worth it, you can shoot me a text, you can give me a call. If not, we'll hang up. I'll never bother you again, and I'll take your number out of the database.
That's fine. I mean, listing a house is a joke. Okay, so I'm not looking to list a house. I know who you are. Let me know one day through some...
You can just shoot me your email. I'm going to send it over, and then we'll have another conversation if it's worth it. If not, then I'll never bug you again. You have my word.
You got it. Bye.
Thank you so much. Dude, that guy's got a $22 million house. I handled that like an absolute champion, too. I didn't get a meeting, but I handled that like an absolute champion. And I'm going to text him right now. Thanks for the call. What's a good email for you? And then I'm going to pepper him with a $50 million video that I did. And then I'm going to text him my website, show him that I have over 100,000 followers on all my social media platforms and that I'm goated. Thank you for whoever reminded me to call him. Who else do we got to call? Boys?
Hello.
Hello, sir. Hi, this is Anthony with Douglas Elliman. I'm a local real estate agent. I just got off the phone with your son about a property I believe you own up at...
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be brief. I seen that it came off the market this morning as a canceled listing. Did that sell, or is it still available?
No, it's not available. We're gonna keep it.
What changed your mind?
We're gonna Airbnb it.
Ah, okay. Do you think you would take a higher number later on if maybe you got something enticing like $950 to $1 million?
If we could, yeah.
Oh.
Everything is possible.
Of course. Well, I live close by. I've been monitoring the activity in the neighborhood. That's why I called you. I'm 100% confident it should have sold. Let me do this, sir. Why don't I send you an email with my credentials? I'll do some homework. If I think it's worth your time, I'll give you a call and we can set a time to meet. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to do some homework and I'll give you a call back soon. You're probably going to get a million phone calls today, but I wanted to be the first.
All right, not a problem.
Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too, man.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Whoever just gave me the 8 o'clock window, you guys are absolutely G's. I mean, is it worth what I'm proposing at this moment in time? No. But is it an email? Yes. I have 1,000 people watching. No fucking way. That's a record. Sue! Let's go! God, fucking. I'll fucking cry. I am gonna fucking cry right now. Let me just screenshot that. That feels kind of good to look at 1,000. That's pretty sick. All right, let's get some music cranking here. Can you guys follow me on Twitch too? Just follow me on Twitch. I'm like a ventriloquist. I'm like Mark Twain. I'm like, what's that other guy? Shakespeare-opotamus. Yes.
Who is it?
This is Anthony with Douglas Elliman. I'm looking for the property owner on 101.
You have, but why are you calling?
Beautiful. I'm calling because there's been some exciting sales in the neighborhood, which is causing prices to go through the roof. Some of the recent sales were as high as $2,500 a square foot. I was just calling to see if you'd entertain selling if you got the right number, or if you were just curious in learning about your property value right now.
The house is demolished, and I'm planning to build a new house on top. It's a one single family home, 5,500 square feet.
Are you going to be living in that property, or are you going to sell it for a profit?
I'm gonna sell it.
Okay, perfect. Well, I would love to apply for the job of helping you sell it.
Well, it's gonna take at least a year, right? And I'm not gonna engage until this is done. So,
The reason I ask is because I'm meeting one of your neighbors off of Camden Drive on Thursday. They might want to sell their house. They bought it for $7 million 2 years ago, and now it's upwards of 10 to 11. Maybe when I'm there, if you're in the neighborhood, maybe we can meet and walk the site, and we can go over some ideas, and if you need a builder, I can make a recommendation. How does that sound for you?
well, we already further along with the process of finding a builder.
Oh, you did find a builder.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's just keep in mind, maybe in 8-9 months from now, to have conversations about it.
Okay. And real quick, what's a good email for you so I can send over my credentials to you? Thank you so much. Look forward to meeting you. Dude, this guy's building a $5,500 or 5,500 square foot property in Harbor Bay. That is like a $12 million property that could be. Good afternoon, it's Anthony Nucci. How are you doing, sir?
Who is it?
Anthony Nucci, the real estate agent that you can't get rid of. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay, sir. I'm doing fine. Thank you.
Amazing. Hey, I just wanted to touch base to see how everything's progressing on your end and if I can provide any value in any way to you.
Send me your information and I will look at it and then try to make an appointment with you.
Absolutely. Well, I did send you a couple emails. I just want to make sure. Did you get a chance to read those?
It's very difficult for me at my age to go through emails and things like that.
I'll even do you one better. I have an appointment in Bay Harbor on Thursday at 7 p.m. How about I drop it off at your front porch around 5:30 or
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Appreciate that very, very much.
Perfect. I'll see you Thursday. I'll drop it off and look forward to shaking your hand.
Thank you very much.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's a 3.5. That's a... I'm going to get him too. That's pretty much a meeting, dude. You think I'm going to go to his house and just shake his hand? I'll be there at 5 o'clock. Thanks. Let me put that in my calendar. Hold on. Now, this is how I get my energy. You guys want to know where my energy comes from? One win fuels another win. That is a win.